I'm 23. I have my iPhone, iPad, MacBook. I've got fibre optic broadband. Consume internet on the go through my phone.
I'm 21. I have an iPhone, an iPod, an iPad, a laptop.
I'm middle-aged and I have a digital phone. I use Wi-Fi. I have a tablet.
I'm 18 and I have a laptop, a smartphone and an iPad.
I'm 26 and I've got a laptop and a mobile phone.
I'm middle-aged and I use all sorts of technology, from stuff at work, so PC and iPad and laptops to my phone.
I'm 20 and I use my iPhone and my laptop. I've got Wi-Fi at home, so I always am connected to that, and then whenever I'm out with my iPhone I always connect to that in public places.
Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, YouTube, oh and eBay, I love eBay.
Well, definitely most often would be, social media, maybe Facebook and also Twitter. News websites, a lot of online shopping websites and all.
Facebook and Twitter and YouTube sometimes.
Most often I use Facebook and Twitter. I suppose on the side a bit of Instagram as well. I use the internet a lot for online shopping, so eBay and Amazon.
Google, Facebook, YouTube.
I'd say social media websites, Facebook, Twitter, and online shopping as well.
Yeah, I have. I do it quite a lot to find information about the concerts, and then if I want to go, then I would use it to buy the tickets online as well.
I have, yes. One for music concert tickets, to check out some theatre shows as well, to see what was on and whether...
I have, yeah. I did one for music tickets for the O2 and then the other one was for pantomime tickets, but just for tickets.
Yes, to book tickets and look at information about shows, things like that. Yeah, to find out information of shows that were on, that I wanted to see, availability of tickets.
Yes, almost always just to buy tickets. I'm aware that there's other content out there on the websites themselves, but I generally wouldn't have a look.
Mainly multimedia, so at least now there's sort of clips of the theatre production. Some of them have had some interviews, some of them cast information, but not interactive in terms of engaging with me. There's been one-way communication, telling me what's on, a little bit of a clip about what it is, but no sort of feedback from other audiences.
So they're quite basic. You might get the odd promotion on there, but I suppose they're not very interactive in themselves.
They're fairly basic, but I wish they were more interactive.
Definitely they'd be more basic. I'd say it's kind of just to get, basic general information and then kind of any promotional material they may have on, but definitely there's not very much interaction in the websites.
The O2 where I got the concert tickets from was quite interactive, it was quite advanced, there's lots of different options on there. That's like a big company's website. The Wimborne Theatre was very basic when I got the pantomime tickets. I saw a poster in the street with the web address on, so I went on the web address on the website to have a look and get some tickets and get more information, and it had exactly the same information that was on the poster, just on the website, the same image of the poster. There was nothing else there, so it wasn't really that useful.
On Facebook and things like that, it kind of plugs up your newsfeed and I'd get the information when I wanted it.
Yeah, I follow Wicked ever since our A-level trip. We all love it now, so I follow Wicked on Facebook. Mainly just pictures and videos of different things they're doing, sometimes some behind the scenes things, and some competitions for tickets and stuff as well.
Yeah, generally like offers and discounts, like 2-for-1s.
I suppose I cover them very little on Facebook, but I do like Lighthouse, Ambassador Theatre Group. I tend to react to emails that might have a link to the Facebook site. Or Twitter, so if they've tweeted the story up, then again it links to the Facebook, so some of that is conversation about people that have been.
I've got C-tickets on Facebook, but again they only sort of advertise upcoming shows and ticket sales. There's nothing very interesting.
Well, I went to a few music related events, but theatres and festivals probably only once or twice, just mainly due to the cost. I couldn't really afford to go more than that because it's quite quite an expensive hobby?
If you talk about specifically sort of theatre, musical theatre, it tended to be with my daughters. They like musical theatre and sort of traditional stories. So Christmas, it was 2 visits, Goodbye Mr. Tom and the Viva Forever. And I've been to Lighthouse. I go to Lighthouse to see some of the shows that are on there. It tends to be those two, occasionally Mayflower. I went to the Mayflower once, and the BIC, went to see Starlight Express.
Oh, I've been to the cinema. I went to see Rock of Ages last year, which was great. What a programme. When I went to the theatre, that's always lovely to keep.
I went to see Wicked twice, that was really good. I went to see Frank Skinner out on like a comedy roadshow once with my friends. And I went to an outdoor museum as well with my family. I didn't get anything at the museum because to myself wasn't really an awful lot there. Not really for me anyway, it was more tea towels and things that I think my gran bought a few things. At Wicked I got a programme and a mug and a keyring and things like that for my mates.
I guess it'd be a nice step forward. There would still have to be a balance between the traditional and the digital.
I think as long as it's kind of in keeping with whatever show or gig or whatever it is, I wouldn't be against it. I think it would be quite nice to be able to show people like what you've been to, what you've seen.
I think it would bring any theatre show into the 21st century, make it more digital by incorporating maybe some tweets. I've seen that in a couple of shows before, not in theatres but in concert shows where they push tweets on the screen and the artist or the show interact with that, and I think that's a really good way of interacting with the audience.
I'd be up for it as long as it didn't affect the social experience.
At the moment it's very limited. Sometimes you'll get a video. If you go to Lighthouse, you might get on their screens some of those clips that I said are on the website actually up on the TV screen in an interval, and actually see some upcoming shows. That's about the only evidence that I've seen. There's a lot of the stuff. If I go to the West End, they're very old traditional theatres, so there's A, lack of space, and B, not quite sure that it actually fits with the ambience that they're trying to create, unless it fits with the show.
Oh, I'd love to see behind the scenes and see what the actors do.
I guess making it a bit more interactive, a bit more of a two-way presence between the theatre and you, and just making it a bit more online.
I think something interactive, something to get me excited for the show before I actually attend it. Something beforehand, maybe some backstage information, some photos, videos, something different that you don't get anywhere else.
Probably something that would help the audience interact more.
Probably audience participation. It'd be nice to see the audience getting a bit more involved with what was happening on stage. Not sure how that would be. Possibly like behind the scenes kind of thing, like how everything's made backstage and how it all works. Like that'd be quite fun to understand.